Yes, guys. Yes. Can you start, ma? Okay. Yes, ma. I didn't start actually. Naseem, I request you to check with your operation team. They will help you. Okay. Notes I have already shared. I think so. You will get it by today. Today notes also already I shared. Okay, I'll be checking why is not get to you. Otherwise, I'll take directly number from operation. I'll be sharing that. Okay. So let's start now. Yes. So what we cover in the last session? So basically we cover something called as data binding. We discuss about data binding. That means how basically the communication can be done. Communication can be done from where template to component as well as component to template here. So how the communication can be done from 4 ways. What are the 4 ways we have? Interpolation. Yeah, property binding, event binding, and two-ways binding. So these are the 4 ways we have understand with a couple of examples. So what is the difference you find between the event binding as well as two-ways binding? Okay. How we can achieve the two-ways binding? Two-ways binding we can achieve by using the NG model directory. NG model directory. And the NG model directory is not part of Angular core. So if you want to work with NG model, what we supposed to do? We need to add the Angular forms. Yes or not? Inside the Angular form module, what we have? Forms module. So this module where we have to add inside the root module, that is app.model.ts. So once we added here the forms module inside the root module, we can use anywhere. Okay. So we have just understood. Sir, your voice is low. Please check from my side. I think so. It's full 100%. Please check it from your side. Okay. So all the things we have been understood, how basically we were working with water data binding there. In today's session, this is also very important. We are going to understand about directives. What we are going to understand about directives. So what exactly the meaning of directives? Why we use these directives? What are the different types of directives are available in Angular? That all the things we'll try to understand here. Fine. See, generally as of now, if you just look at, we had something called as what? Template. Just wait, sir. Sir. Okay. So we had something called as what, component. We also have something called as template here. Okay. So if you see here, basically, if you want to say the directive, what a directive. So what exactly the directive is? Basically, the directive is helping us to modify, or to change the behavior of DOM. What, ma'am? To change the behavior of what? DOM. Because as I said here, the templates are basically used to present the data. Templates are basically used for presenting the data. So when you're presenting the data, probably you are using what elements. What elements you are using? HTML elements. What elements? HTML. Along with the HTML elements, whatever the data which is coming from the component, those data you're taking and you are giving to whom? Template. And the template with the help of elements is presenting the data. Because browser understand only what? HTML. Browser understand only what? HTML, right? Okay. Now, as I said earlier also, whenever we open a browser or any new tab here, right? Basically, it will create one DOM. So it will create one tree. What? It will create one tree. So that tree is having what? The root element. What's the root element? HTML. What's the root element? Inside that element, we have the child elements like what? Head and body. Head probably providing what? Meta information. What a meta information. Like if you want to bind the JavaScript code, plus you want to bind CSS. What a CSS. Those things you can provide inside the head. Next thing is what? Inside the body, what you do? We specify what? Text. What a text, paragraph, images, audio, and video there. So probably here, if you just look at two things, one is head section and next one is body section. Inside the head section, we use what? CSS. Why we use CSS? So that we can make a look and feel better. And why we use body? Inside the body, we write some content here. So generally what happens, like if you're working with a JavaScript, generally, if you want to change the color dynamically, so for example, okay. So for example, we have something called as what, ma? Paragraph. Yeah. So we have the paragraph. Just assume that only first line. What, ma? First line. And for this paragraph, I'm just giving what? Something called as ID. What I'm giving here? ID. So I'm just giving the ID as what? P1. So how we can get this reference? If I want to get this reference, how we can get this reference? Okay. Just wait, because it is in the project. Where is my project folder? This is my Angular project. Yeah. Right click, inspect here, console here. Okay. Come on here. How much time is taking? I'll do one thing. I'll just take this copy of this file. I'll just keep outside the project. Okay? I'll just paste it. Open it. Right click, inspect here. Still is loading. Why is still loading? Oh, what is the mistake I'm doing? We had a file. What is the file we had? What is the file we had, ma? myfile.html, not that file. Yeah, then go to the SRC app, this one. Okay, I want to copy this one, paste it here, open it here. Okay, is working now? Yeah. Okay. So now if you see that, how to get that reference actually, we can get a reference document dot get element by ID. Dot get element by ID. What is the reference P1. So when I hit on this one, I got complete reference or not. That means I got complete paragraph tag. So for this paragraph tag, what do you want to do? Let's add some style here, color as red here. So can you see now? Yes or no? So what is this now? This code where we had actually, if I taken a file here, let's open this file in edit++. Where you write this code here inside the JavaScript, inside the JavaScript, yes or no? So inside where? Script tag, yes or not? Paste it here, or document dot get element by ID P1. So here we got a reference. We got what? A reference. So this reference you can print it here, right? And then you can use whatever the properties you want to use it. I want to use a property as color, and you can make some color dynamically here. So if you just open this one in the browser, where is that location? Yeah, this one. So can you find the directly color because this I was doing through console, but I was doing what directly. Can you see here now? Yes. So what do you understand from this point? What do you understand from this point? So if you want to change the behavior of your DOM elements, that is the document, then in this case, we are supposed to write the code. Actually, we are writing that code also, right? So we are taking the reference and we are writing this code here, right? Okay. Now, when you're working with the Angular, come back here now. Come back here. Where is our Angular? Yes. Okay. So when you're working with the Angular here, right? So probably here, there is a communication between what? Component to the template. Yes or no? Component to the template here. So when you're communicating here, that means you can share the data. How you're sharing the data? With the help of data binding. With the help of what? Data binding. So maybe you're using interpolation. Correct. You're using what? Property. Correct. That means in short, you're using what? Data binding. So when you binding the data here, probably you want to change the colors dynamically for that. What ma? What ma? You want to change the colors what? Dynamically here. So for example, here, let's say assume that we had a property as a name. So here I'm taking here Ashur IT here. So this is a simple property I've taken here. Okay, this is a simple property I've taken here. Now, here in the template, maybe I was using what a paragraph. Inside the paragraph or inside the h2 tag, whatever, doesn't matter. How we are binding this data? With the help of interpolation, you can take what? Name. But what is my requirement here? I want to change this color. So when I want to change the color based on some conditions, for example, that by default, I want to print as a bold black color. Okay. But whenever the user has hit some button, then I want to change the color, font color of the respective property. So is it possible? How? With the help of directives. With the help of what? Directives. Okay. Now, what happens like sometime you may be having some objects, like a group of objects. Let's say, for example, here, I want to print some items, a group of items I'm taking, right? Let's say here, item 1, item 2, and so on. We have some n number of items. Okay. Let's say assume any object like employee object you take, student object you take, order objects you take, anything. Okay. Now, what I want to do here, I want to print these items. How we can print with interpolation? Is it possible through interpolation? Let's say, for example, yesterday I thought like somebody will ask the question. None of the people asked the question. See, what if that, if you had some group of items, so here is possible to take like this. So string, how we can take the array in TypeScript? How we can take the group of objects? Yesterday we worked with the name, yes or not? Simple variables. But can we work with objects, group of objects, group of items? Yes or no? How we can work? Tell me, TypeScript you have learned. You have learned the TypeScript or not? Yeah. Items column. You want to take any type, let's take any type because you don't know. Then equal to. Flower basis you want to take. Key value. How? ID. Next. Come on, guys. Name. Raju. Next. Something. Salary. Okay. Yes. So we had the group of items or not? So this is can be simple object. Can I consider this object? Okay. You know how to create object also by taking class, by taking interface also. Yes or not? We are already learning in TypeScript, right? Okay, fine. You know how to work with arrays? How to work with arrays? Tell me. I want to declare some array here. Group of names I want to take. Come on. Names I want to take. Of type C. Tell me here. As of now, I'm making as null. Tell me. Group of things I want to take. How we take? Array like this. You want to take array like this? Is working? Read this error. Member names implicit has any type. Okay. Member names implicit has any type. Unexpected keyword. Unexpected keyword. So tell me how we can declare the array in TypeScript. Come on, tell me. How you work with arrays in TypeScript? Have you learned or not? Tell me. Means none of the people are practicing. None of the people are practicing there. Oh my God. Tell me here. We got the requirement where we had the group of items. I want to iterate for multiple times. How am I going to work? I have to create the array or not? Yes or no? How you are going to work? That's the reason I told you. First, I've discussed the TypeScript. Why I've discussed? Because when I start Angular, should not be worried about going again back for learning about TypeScript there. Whatever you have learned, you should be close on the same day. Do not wait for pending. Tell me how you are going to work with directives now. Items column, string array. How you declare array in TypeScript? Online people, tell me. Online people. That indicate that you are not practicing. You are in the Mars, Jupiter or Mars? Huh? Space. Planets only, no? Jupiter, Mars, all these are what? Huh. Tell me how you declare array. You say array name subscript equal to value. Huh. Okay, let's see. Name array equal to value. Great. Without any type. Hama? How you declare array? Use subscript or flower basis? Huh? That means till you don't know the difference between array and object. We got the array or not? Huh? I want to use in where? HTML. How I'm going to use? What we have? Let me use in something. Interpolation. HTML only. So we are keeping yes. Okay, na? Got it now? Okay. Just wait. Let me restart. Yeah. Are we getting or not? Are you getting or not? Huh? But is it going to print like this? No. So when you're presenting the data, how you present the data? You have been work with your Spring Boot application? Yes or not? For the front end, what you have used? Huh? JSP you have used or not? In the JSP, you have something called as JSTL or not? Why we use JSTL? To simplify the JSP application. Like you can use the loops. What we use the loop there? C column per, and then you specify item. Yes or no? You use items. And then you take what? From the scope. You take from the variable from the scope, session scope, application scope, or whatever. And then what you do? Inside this for loop, you take the table or not? Inside the table, you take the item and print on the console or not? Yes. So when you're working with the Angular, when you're working with the, so here, if I want to present the data in the form of table, table contain what? Rows and, come on guys, rows and columns. Tell me here. Table. So what we have? T. Inside this head, what do you do? Here, take a row. Yes or not? In the first row, what do you want to do? T. D here. Yes or not? Next, you take what? T. Body here. And then you specify what? Yes or not? So why we are using this one? So that we can present the data in the form of rows and columns. Yes or no? So when you're fetching the data, as of now, you can hard code. What you can hard code? Let's say, for example, we have. Okay, so we can take here T. H here. EAD. The next one is what? E name. Next one. Next one E salary. And finally, what you can do? You can hard code the data or not? So instead of hard coding, if you are hard coding the data for multiple rows, okay, it's going to work. But generally, when you're working with the application, what you're done? You use a JST so that this TD can be executed for multiple times. For each row, you're printing what? This one. Yes or no? Are you understanding? So when you're working with the Angular application, if you're working with the, come on guys, if you're working with the Angular application, what is our requirement? I want to iterate the items for multiple times. So that means that element has to be generated dynamically. Whatever the elements are there, that has to be generated dynamically. How we can achieve that one? With the help of what? Directives. With the help of what? Directives. Are you understanding now? Is it clear or not clear? Okay. So in short, if you want to change the behavior of DOM dynamically, then in this case, you can just take the help of what? Directives in case of Angular here. In case of what? Angular here. Is it clear guys now? Yes. So that's the reason we are going to learn what? Directives. What? Directives here. Okay. So in general here, you can find 3 directives. How many directives? 3 directives you can find. Okay. So first one, we learn about what? Attribute directives. What? Attributes. Next one, what? Structure. That means you're working on elements. First one working on what? CSS. Second one is working on what? DOM. That is DOM manipulations there, right? Next one is what? Components. What? Components here. Okay. So the first thing is we'll be working on what? Attribute directives. What? Attribute directives. So for working with attribute directives, go for this one. First one we are working what? Style. Then we are working on what? ng class. So this ng style is there as well as ng class and ng model. Okay. All these are what? Attributes directive. All these are what? Attribute directives. Okay. So tell me what we have. First we are going to work on style. Then we are working on, and also we already work with ng model. You know how to work with the ng model, right? So already we learned that one. So first we'll work on what? Style. What? So please listen carefully, ma. Listen. Little bit complex things will be achieved here because most of the people get confusion here. So listen carefully how to work with the respective directives there. So first we'll work on style here. Okay. First we'll work on style here. Okay. So why we use the style directive here? It is used to set the CSS property value dynamically to the runtime. So in case of JavaScript, how we are achieving? Document.getElement by t. We are taking the reference and then we are taking what? Style property, then equal to value. So whenever we run that JavaScript code, okay, dynamically it will change the color here. That only we're doing, right? Okay, but how we can achieve this thing in where? Angular here. So if you want to achieve, we are taking the help of what? Style. What? Style. How we can use it here? We can use a tag. That is tag nothing but HTML element. It can be H1, paragraph, H2, whatever. It can be division. It can be anything here. Okay, followed with what? Why we use square bracket? Very good. To achieve property binding. To achieve what? Property binding. Okay. Next, inside that, what is that? Style. What is the style here? Is a property or not? Column CSS property. What a CSS property. If you look it carefully, if you're working with CSS, okay, if you're working with the CSS, let me take here H2 tag, second line. Okay, now, so either we can work with what ID or we can work with a class. Suppose if I given the class as C1, how we can get this value here in the script? Dot C1. And inside that, how we can change the property? Name column value. So for example, I want to add the property color red. Okay, I want to give font size 30 pixels. This is how we add the property. See, this is CSS property. Sorry, we have written style. Sorry. Text. Okay, how we can add more? Property column. Come on, guys. Property column value. This is how we added or not? Yes or no? And then what happens now? Whenever I open here, these two properties will be applying on H2 tag here. Are you understanding, guys? Now go and check it here. Open the browser. Okay. Where is that file? Yeah, is it working or not? Yes, it's applied two properties. What are two properties? Color as well as font size. So you can give here not only this. You can also apply background. Let's apply here black and they'll make a white here. Is it working or not? So this is how generally we give what? Property column value. Property column value. Are you understanding, ma? Okay, come back to the Angular. Yeah. Come back to the Angular. So how we apply now? Style dot CSS. Okay. What is this? Component. Okay. So what is the meaning of this one? Okay. Property can be defined within the component. So inside the component, we define the property and we give the value. We give what? So this value will be impact to the respective here. Are you understanding, guys, now? Okay. So tell me how we can work. Come on, guys. Tell me. Come on. I'm taking a component. What component we had? App dot. Come on. Component dot. Yes. Okay. Let's take here a property as my color of type water. Come on, guys. Water string. And here I'm giving some value as water right here. Okay. Now, what is my requirement? Come on, guys. What is my requirement here? I want to use this property for whom? Inside the app.component.html. So how we are going to use? Tell me. Let me use here something called as division. And here I want to use for tag. Let me use for H2 tag here. And here I want to use welcome to Ashok IT. So tell me, guys, I don't know how to use it. Come on. We use what? Bracket. Okay, this first one. Second thing is what you have to use? Style dot CSS property. What property you want to use? Color equal to my color. Okay, my color is what? Property. My color is what? So this property value I want to get it. So can I give my color here directly? We don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how is going to work it here. Are you understanding, guys, now? Okay. So can you just help me, guys, now? Come on. Can you just help me? Go to where now? Angular. So inside the Angular, can we specify one property? Come on, tell me. My color, string. I'm just hard coding as of now. I'll change also. Okay, we'll see how we can change that also by clicking on button. What we can do, what color you want. Okay, we'll see that also. So let's see as of now hard coded red color. What we want here now? Come on, go for where? HTML. So okay, so here I'll use HTML, and here I'm going to use component, template and component side by side. Easy for you. Tell me, guys. Come on. Division. Yeah, tell me here. Here I'm going to use S2 here. Welcome to Ashok. Okay. So here I want to use what? I want to use what? A directive. Which directive I want to use? Style. Which directive, ma? Style. People, please concentrate, ma. Because very, very important. Generally, what happens when you're designing the application, you may be using the predefined directives, or you may be creating by yourself. So this concept little bit tricky. So please try to understand and do it. So that's the reason I'm asking, please focus here and participate. Tell me. First, you have to use what? This is square bracket used for property binding. Use for property. Inside that, what I want to use? Style dot. Okay. Color. What is next? Equal to my color. So whether it's going to work or not, let's see. Go and check in the. Okay. Where is our file? Here. Okay. So are we getting, guys? Come on. What is saying that property my color does not exist on type app component? Is it working? Why? Because he's not able to understand what is my color. Who is not understanding? Template. Who is not understanding? Template. So what we can do? Come on, go and check it. What do you have to do? We have to keep in double quotes. We have to remove double quotes. Okay. Are we getting the error or not? Look at here. What error is getting here? Get interpolation where expression was expected at columns here. Whether is working? So tell me here. Whether is working here? Come on, guys. Whether is working or not? Whether is working or not? Where is working? Where is working? So tell me. Come on, guys. Go and check the syntax. What is the syntax? Style dot CSS property equal to component property. No, that became what? NG model. Okay, so tell me here, where is working? Save this one. Are we getting the error or not here? Where is getting? Is it working? So what is the mistake we have done? What's the mistake we have done? Because we didn't save it here. Go and check it. Is it working or not? Intentionally have done. We have not save. That's the reason not recognizing. You want to see? You want to see? Go and check. TS, give as name as. Is getting error or not? We got the same or a different error? Same error. Understood now? Let me use Yeah. So here what we want? We want here. And here we want TS. Yeah. Tell me. Is it working or not working? Perfectly is working. So simple syntax. What is the syntax here? Property. Within that, actually, what is the style? Huh? Style is what here? Directive for whom? CSS. Okay. Inside that dot, color. What is color? CSS property equal to my color. My color is what? Property of app component. Property of app. Are you understanding, guys, now? Is it clear? Anyhow, it is binding, na? Either you can specify, no problem. This is interpolation data binding. We are not binding the data here. We are taking what? Okay. And this data we are taking here. Generally, what happens, like if you see the syntax for the property binding, how we do property bind general syntax. If I want to take that location, SRC for the image I'm taking or anything. Equal to equal to value. How you're taking the value? How you're taking the value? How you're taking location? But location is what type of property? Something location. Let it be. So leave it here. So what you're doing here now? You're taking the value or not? Is binding or not? Are you using interpolation here? So what exactly you're doing here? You're not using for SRC attribute. We are using for home style. Yes or not? See, generally I'm talking here. If you take H2 tag, assume that first line, you know, inline CSS. This is how you write. Equal to what you do? Property column value. This is how you do, right? Property column value. This is belonging to what? CSS. This belong to what? So this is how it's working or not? Go and check it. Yes? Okay. What is my requirement? I want to take this value dynamically through where? Component. Through where? Component. And I want to ask him to inject this value to the property. How we can achieve this one? Come on, with the help of directives. With the help of directives. Are you understanding? Dot. If it is color, color. If it is a size, size. If it is a background, background. Whatever the things, don't bother here. Okay. Equal to property. Equal to which property? I hope it's clear now. Differences you understood? So rather than using the inline CSS, rather than using what? Inline CSS, what we are understanding? How we are getting those value dynamically through component to template. That's it. Online people, are you getting ma? Online people, are you getting? Are you getting? Say yes or no. Are you understanding? Okay, great. Now listen carefully. What? Listen carefully. You know how to create a buttons? You know how to work with event binding? I don't know. You have to help me now. I want to create 2 buttons. How many buttons? So whenever I click on button 1, it has to change the font color as red. If I click on button 2, it has to change the color as green or white, anything. Are you understanding? What is my requirement? Come on, guys. Everyone has to participate. Okay. How many buttons I want to create?
2 buttons.
Buttons. Button 1 and button 2. So whenever the user has click on button 1, what is my requirement? I want to change the color form. Okay, na? So here it should come in the red color. Whenever the user has click on button 2, it has to change the color, anything, whatever you want to take, blue or first line. Are you understanding, guys, now? So this is my requirement, guys. Understood, everyone? Huh? I don't know anything. I don't even. You have to tell me. I will write the code here. Okay, online people, what, ma? Yes? Come on, help me now. I don't know anything. You tell me, I'll tell. Huh? I'll close all the things. I'll remove all the things. First, go for where? Come on, guys. First, go for what? Huh? What? HTML. Fast. Huh? Huh? Forgot about all the things. You don't focus on this one. What I'm doing here. Yeah. So here I have H1. So here we have first line. Yeah. So how many buttons we want? So create button 1. So tell me, guys. Yeah, you tell me, I'll type. Button 1. Event binding. Do you know event binding? I don't know. Tell me. You have learned last class.
Button click.
On click. Equal to
Function.
Action
1.
Come on. Action 1. So why is getting error? Because there is no method whose method name is what? Action 1. Inside where? So how to solve this problem? Click on this one. Click and it will go to the app component. So inside that, what we want here now?
Action 1.
I want to get one method whose method name is something blah 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 as of now. Okay, na? Similarly, what is next one? Go here. I want to create what?
Button 2.
Very good. Button 2 here. Let me use break. Not required, but still.
Action 2.
So here action 2 here. So let me solve this problem. Click it here. Go to the app component.
Write the method.
Action 2 here. Okay. From action 2. From action 1. Take it right. Perfectly. As of now, can we test it? As of now, can we work it? Yes or not? Okay. Go back. Where is the buttons? Where is the buttons? Gone. Save it. No, I didn't save it. Okay. Okay. Now 2 buttons are there or not there? Okay. Where is the first line? Here is the first line or not? Okay. So why H1? I think so. CSS we have added globally. That's the reason. I removed it. Globally, I've added, no, that I have removed it. Now, when I click on button 1, alert perfectly is working. Click on. So event bind is also working. Yes. What is my requirement now? change the
Yeah.
color dynamically here. Huh? Yes or no? I don't know. Let them try. Huh? Come on, let them try. Where I have to go? Other people, come on, try. We have to go to HTML or TS. You don't want to take property? Yes or no?
Go TS.
Take it down. Go to the TS. My of type. Huh? Okay. As of now, no color. As of now, no color. Yes or no? What I want here, whenever I click on button, inside this action, I want to change the color
My
as,
color is red.
and whenever the user has click on this one, I want to change the color as
Green.
blue here. Are you getting now? Yes. Is going to work or not? No. Why? Because we are not using any property. Yes or not? Click on this. Color change or not? Color change or not? So tell me what you have to do. Go to HTML. Very good. Where? Inside the H1. Tell me, guys.
Same color.
Property binding. Style dot
Color.
color equal to. Okay. Is it going to work or not? Go and check it. Refresh it. Yes or not? Yes or not? Come on, guys. Yeah. Click on button 2. Yes or no, yeah? Are you understanding?
Yes.
Ardhamainda, Ardham kaadu. Are we change the things dynamically or not? Yes. Based on what? Based on what? Style or not? Yes or not? By using what? Style directive here. See what you're learning here. It is used to set the CSS property value at runtime. When the values of component property change, the value of the CSS property will also be changed automatically. Got the clarity, ma? Yes or no? Got the clarity? Okay. Wait, hold on. What I want here is not only the color is changing, I want to change the font size also. Got the clarity? What is my requirement? Not only the color, I want to change the font size also. Come on, guys, help me. Everyone has to help me, guys. Online people, come on. Try. You try your best. Let's see the errors. And then we'll understand. Okay. So here my font of type string only on take.
Yes.
Equal to empty. Very good. Next. Okay, very good. This dot my font equal to 30 pixel. And here let's change something. My font equal to 40 pixel. Yes or not? Okay. Yes. Whenever I click on this button, it's going to work or not? No. So whenever you make some changes, it has to change inside the. Come on, tell me. I don't know. Space. Space or comma. Very good. Comma or semicolon. Very good. Here. Comma style dot font size. Next. Equal to comma. Column by column. Okay. Customer satisfaction is very important. How? Okay. Again, like this. Style dot. What is that? Try. See if you try any problem. Huh? Are you going to pay amount for this? Huh? Very good. Huh? Font? Very good. Next. No. Okay. So generally here, come on guys. Okay, let's learn one thing. Let's learn one thing. Okay. Come back to our old fellow. Okay, na? Look at what you are using. Come on guys. What you are using? Huh? Class. Why we are using class? To add CSS properties. By using what? Class. What is the advantage if I use class compare with ID? Multiple elements we can use it. That's the advantage. Yes or not? Multiple CSS properties we can apply for the particular element. So that is the advantage when you compare with what? ID. Yes or not? That's the reason we go for what? Class. Everyone is got ma? Yes or no? Is something you tell me. Okay, suppose, look it. I've taken a class. What is the class I've taken? C1. Inside that property, what is the property I've taken? Color. So color I've taken what? White here. Are you understanding? Okay. Now let me take another class. Here I'm taking font size here. Now the question is, for particular element, can we add more than one classes? Can I use C2 like this also? Can you show me? Where is that fellow? D. Open it. Yeah. Is it working? Is it working? C1 and C2. Let's do one thing. Let's give some 300. Any mistake we done? C1 and which tag? Where? No, that is okay. Just wait, something is mistake we done. C1 as well as C2. Remove other things. Let's see what's the problem. Source code, HTML. Okay, sorry. Copy, paste. Let's see. Still is working or not? Any problem here? C1, C2 classes is applied. Just wait. Acha, white color, what we can see, yaar. That's the reason I'm saying he's not showing anything. White color, what we can see. Now is working or not? Color is white, how we can see? Already browser color also white. White. Change the color. That's the reason I'm shocked. Why is not working, that fellow? See, working or not? Too much size have given. 300. See? Color is white. That's the reason. I also shocked. Why is not working? So color is white. So I change the color, right? That's the reason we use red color, so that, very quickly we can. Tell me. Is it working? So what is the advantage? We can have the multiple properties or multiple classes which can be applied for particular elements here. Okay. Fine. So cool is working now. Now, when you're working with multiple CSS properties, right? You can have the multiple CSS property, like you can create a class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. Now, in each classes, you can have the different properties. And those things, if you want to use it, we can go for what? ng, come on, ng class. What? ng class here. See, ng class is used to set the, CSS class. How we can work with the CSS class? We use what? Dot. What we use? Dot. Why? Because it's a class. If it is ID, we use hash.
Yes.
Okay, na? So this is helping us to get the reference so that we can change that property. We can change that. We are not changing dynamically. Are we changing dynamically here? No, we're just using. That's it. Okay. Now, if you want to change this thing dynamically at a runtime, when the value of the component properties change, then automatically is going to impact inside the. So how we can use square bracket again, which is used for property binding. Inside that, we can use predefined directive, not ng model. We use ng class. Why we using? Why we using ng class? So that we can change the colors dynamically. So instead of taking one individually, I'm taking multiple properties. What are you taking? Multiple properties. Okay, followed with what? Component. Come on, component properties. Are you understanding, guys? Okay, how to work with this? That's the important. That's the task. How to work with? Think for a while. Look at this one. Don't look me, look there here. Come on. So I'll give the diagram wise. Okay, now? Just imagine that I'm going to create two classes. How many classes? Come on, guys. How many classes? Two classes. How many classes? Two classes. Okay. In this, I want to create a CSS file. Because in the CSS only, we can give the name as well as value. Okay. Let's take as class A dot CSS. And second one is what? Class B dot CSS. Are you understanding, all of you? Okay. Inside a class A, inside the class A, I want to define the property. What's the property I want to define? Come on, how to define the property in the CSS file? You know or not? I don't know. Tell me.
Class.
Guys, we had CSS file or not? How you define the CSS property? Use like this? For whom?
Class name.
For globally, or for paragraph, or for dot if it is a yes or
yes.
No?
Yes.
Everyone know or don't know here? Tell me that one. Dot. Let me take here something class A. Are you understanding? Or have to take single file only? Can I take single file? Take the single file. As of now, take a single file and tell me. XYZ dot CSS. Inside this
Properties.
Define the properties. Color as right. Dot. Font 30 pixel. Done or not? What the clarity? So what we have done? We have taken some CSS file. Inside the CSS file, we have defined what? Everyone has to tell me. Dot class A1 as well as dot class B1. So one is I have taken property as color and second one has taken as
size.
Font size. Okay. Now, what is my requirement? We had a component. We had a template. We had template. Tell me. How I'm going to use this one now? Property.
From property.
Okay. Property. My class dot string. ठीक है ना? Is it clear? Are you understanding? Come on, guys. Are you understanding? Yeah, tell me now. How I'm going to change? Think for a while.
Function.
Let's say, for example, if I given here, assume that I have given a class A. Okay. Here, sorry, here. My class dot string equal to class A. So here I'm going to use what? ng. Come on, guys. Everyone has to participate here.
Class, my class.
Come on, guys. Is it going to work or not? It is going to for. It is only for class. Is it going to work or not?
Yes.
I don't know. Tell me. Dot class A. Color. Dot class B. Font size. I'll give some more. 30 pixel. How many classes we have? How many classes we have? Two classes. Okay. Go to the HTML. Sorry. Go to the TS. My class. Okay. So can I give here class A? Can I give the class A? Okay. Come on, guys. Tell me now. Let me use S2 here. Okay. Second line. Tell me. ng class component property name or not? What property name? Component property name. What is the component property name? Can I remove here also? Whether it's going to work? What is the file? Here now. Yeah, is it working? Come on, guys. Is it working or not working? Everyone is understood? Got the clarity? Wait, hold on. Go back. Open where? CSS. Okay. Can I add multiple properties here only? Come on, yaar.
Yes.
30 pixel by default. Let's assume that by default. Is it working? Let me give somewhat better. 60 by default, giving 60, and for this one, make it as white. Okay. Is it working now? Is it working or not working? Are you understanding, guys? Because I cannot show you the screen size this much. Otherwise, I have to shift. If you shift now, you'll get confusion. I'm trying to just make the things like this. This much I can do. I cannot do more than that. Okay, na? At least try to understand. Are we adding more than one property? Are we adding more than one property? What is the first one? Font size and color. Understood, everyone? Everyone understood? Okay. In case of this one, color. Here, color, blue, font size, 8 pixel. Okay, na? Okay. So as of now, we are hard coding this or not, class? Can I close it here because it's not moving? Please see, it is not moving. Can I close it for the timing? Because you understood now. I'm just closing. Yeah. So I'm changing what to class B. Go and check it here. Working or not working? So what you have done, we have taken a class, because if you take class, can we add multiple properties in that or not? Yes or not? And this I'm reading dynamically or not? So multiple properties has been applied for the particular element or not? Yes. Okay, but what is my requirement? Same thing I want to. If I click on button 1, change the color as well as font size. Can you just help me now? Go in. Same thing. Can I keep in the comments for the timing? Yeah. Can you just help me, guys? Can I make empty as of now? So here what I can do? Come on, guys. This dot
Is that my class
equal to
class
very good class
A.
A. Very good, ma. Next. This dot my class equal to
class B.
class B. Excellent. Done. Can we go and check it, ma? Yes? Ma? Sorry. Hit HTML. You already taken now? You already taken, ma? You taken now? Button we already acting action. No changes here. Changes is not done here. Changes only we are doing in the this one. Are you understanding, ma? People? Okay. Is working or not? Is it? Perfectly is working.
Yes.
So now how many CSS properties we are applying for a particular element? Multiple properties or not? Okay. Rather than we are taking the help of what? Style, we are taking the help of ng class. What is the advantage if I use ng class directive? I can add the multiple properties and you can apply or inject to the particular element dynamically. Are you getting me? Are you understanding? All of you online people? I have to repeat once again, or is it clear? Little bit knowledge is required for of CSS. Otherwise, it is not able to digest. That's the reason, as of now, I've given this example so that you can work in inline, internal as well as external also, right? Okay, online people, I hope you got it. Any queries? Amma? Yes, we can do. We'll see that slowly one. Let them first digest this, then I'll give. For basis, you can add it. Flower basis, multiple things you can apply it. Property. Till here is okay, or I have to repeat once again? Everyone is comfortable? Everyone is comfortable? Okay, go back. Undo so how to work with ng class? Everyone is understood? Style also? Okay, because this is very important, because most of the interview questions I have seen for the fresher point of view, definitely the question is going to ask on this area. Definitely questions will ask. If you go for Angular in the directives, definitely the question is going to ask on style as well as ng class. They will ask whether you work or not. If you say yes, they will drill you in another way. Definitely for the Angular people, for the freshers or experienced also, definitely the questions will be asked on style as well as ng class, ng model. Without this, interview will not be go. Okay, na? So that's the reason I'm discussing. Please listen carefully. If you're not understood, tell me, I'll repeat once again. But make sure that things should be very clear. Okay, got it? Okay, next one. Okay. See, as of now, We working on what? We working on which directive? 3 directives are there. 3 directives are there. Attribute, structure, component. So first one we work with what? Attribute. So what the attribute directive? Read. Come on. Is used to change the behavior of behavior or appearance. How we can change the appearance CSS? Yes or not? Okay. It is applied on what attribute we are using? For H1 we are using style. That style only na yaar. Yes or not? Right? Okay. And is used to manipulate the elements property and custom, means depends on this. Example is what? Come on, NG, and NG. Have you understood? Yes or no? Come on, yes or no? Got the clarity or doesn't get clarity? Yes? Tell me why we use NG model. Why we use NG model? To achieve. Forgot. See, that's the reason. NG model. Why we use NG model directive? In order to achieve 2 ways binding or not? Forgot. To achieve what? 2 ways binding or not? Okay. Why we use NG style? Don't know. Why use NG class? To apply multiple. Got the clarity now? Understood or not understood? So perfectly you do understood attribute directives. Somewhat I'll discuss by tomorrow. Somewhat I'll try to be deal the things. As of now you cannot digest. Somewhat I'll read here. Okay. Next thing. Okay. So that means first thing is we understood how to work on the appearance on the elements. Next thing is we have to work on structure, that is DOM structure, that is adding the element, removing the elements, iterating the elements, and etc. Okay, so in this case we have to go for what? Structure directive, which is used to modify the. Okay, now so it always begin with what? Asterisk symbol. Which symbol? So what are the structure directives we have? ng if, ng for, and in ng if we can also work with the else. Okay, how? Will all the things we'll understand in tomorrow's session. Slowly I'm going because this is very important. So we'll move slowly one after the another there. Fine. So already I've given all the points and I kept here. So please refer it and no practice it here. Okay, now? Is it clear? Right. So we'll catch up in tomorrow's session. I already shared to Jyoti. Okay, Jyoti will share the notes. Already I given to her. Okay? Fine. Yesterday notes also available, ma'am. Examples.